Welcome to HVTV1 Student News, live on HVTV1.com. The following is a special presentation of the Hidden Valley High School Mustangs of Murphy, Oregon. Welcome to the BROOKING and Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. This event is sponsored in part by Oregon California Supply, by Fields Ace Home Center, by Southern Oregon Sanitation, by CircleK.com, powered by Colvin Oil, by Robco, and by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Hidden Valley High School Athletics and Activities is also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors like Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, Pete Allen Surveying, by Stephen Stark Excavation, Dar Benton Construction, by Southern Oregon Audio Visual, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Thanks for watching HVTV1 Student News live on HVTV1.com.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Bimart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Burger King, by Bimart, Southern Oregon Sanitation, Oregon California Supply, Fields Ace Home Center, MyCircleK.com, by Robco, and Riverside Ready Mix. I'm Josh Eldridge and with me is Chris Mills-Price, and we are in Brookings tonight as the Hidden Valley Mustangs take on the Brookings BRUINS right here on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley is one win away from making the playoffs for the first time in a decade, and they have to do it on the road against a team also in the playoff race, the Bruins. This is sure to be an exciting matchup, but first we'll give you a look at the playoff race in the state of Oregon at the 3A level. We'll look at the other games happening tonight, and of course, HVTV1's Coach's Corner, all coming up on the MyCircleK.com pregame show.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bimart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bimart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bimart, get ready for your season for less.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. I'm here with head coach James Powers. First question is, this week almost acts as a playoff game. What have you been telling your team to get prepared this week?
Just treating it like every game. It's a Friday night game. We got to come out and play our game. It's a super important. Been telling them that it's more like a play-in game. That whoever wins, goes on. And so the importance of having a good practice this week is huge. I think all of our kids out here are competitors, and they're going to rise to that challenge. So,
how prepared would you say they are right now?
I would say that they're really prepared. I mean, they want to extend our season and go a little bit farther. So, but that's them practicing hard all week long, which they have, and continuing to look forward to that competitive edge that they have. So.
And then finally, kind of switching gears, now that you have Tobias Powers back and Tanner Noble, you're kind of switching in between those two. How do you decide who to use on any given play? What's your strategy there?
I don't think there's necessarily a strategy. They both have their strengths and weaknesses, of course. This week we look to use Tanner Noble a little bit more on the defensive side, and Tobias more on the offensive side, but that doesn't mean that Tanner's not going to be playing. He's going to be in there. Probably just as much as he has been in the past, but giving him a little bit more time on defense too, to rally the troops as a linebacker. So
And then finally, against Brookings, what have you seen from them on tape? Anything in particular? What's your game plan?
Our game plan is just to take advantage, like every week, take advantage of what they give us defensively, whatever coverage they're going to be in, that hopefully we can take advantage of that. And then if on defense, we just need to make sure that we stop the run game first, make sure the QB doesn't get outside the pocket. We think he's a pretty athletic kid, and we just want to make sure that he doesn't move around a whole lot. We also want to we also want to make sure that they like to throw the ball around quite a bit, and we want to make sure that we stay true to our coverage and control the game defensively.
Thanks very much, Coach. That was head coach James Powers with HVTV1's Coach's Corner. Stay tuned. Coming up on the My Circle K pregame show on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by BuyMart. BuyMart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BuyMart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to the BuyMart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Mustangs are on the road to close out their season, but most importantly, to keep their playoff dreams alive. Hidden Valley has not made the state playoffs since 2008, and they lost in the first round 10 years ago and have not been back since. But a new young core is looking to lead the Mustangs back to the promised land. Hidden Valley has been led all season long by sophomore quarterback Sam Vidlac. The underclassman has thrown for nearly 2,000 passing yards and has tossed 12 touchdowns on the season. Per game, he averages 237 passing yards with an average of 1.5 touchdowns per game. Vidlac has also thrown his fair share of interceptions with 15 and is also nearing breaking 2 school records as a sophomore. We'll touch on that a little bit later into the broadcast. Along with Vidlac has been 2 more notable sophomores, though, Jeremiah Noga and Tobias Powers. Noga leads the team in almost every receiving category. He has the most receiving yards with 577 on 38 catches. Noga also has 500 touchdowns on the season. Tobias Powers leads the team in rushing yards with 419 and touchdowns with 10 rushing touchdowns. And as the numbers tell, this team is led by a younger bunch, but it has turned out well for Hidden Valley. Now the ultimate test, as it is win or go home for the Mustangs here on the road against Brookings. When we come back, we'll look at what they have done over the season so far, a look into this matchup and kickoff, all coming up on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your BuyMart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your BuyMart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. BuyMart, get ready for your season for less.
This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix.
Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621-5146.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Last week for the Mustangs was a successful one at home. The Mustangs beat the Douglas Trojans 41-20, and they look to replicate that offensive performance here on the road and hope the defense continues to stay tough. Over the course of the season, Hidden Valley has stayed tough against teams of Brookings stature, only being blown out twice this season by the likes of Cascade Christian and St. Mary's, both top 10 rated teams. Hidden Valley still puts up 27 points per game on average, and they hope they can do that and more and clinch their first playoff spot in 10 years. And you get to watch it right here on HVTV1.com. We'll take one last break here in the MyCircleK.com pregame show, but when we return, we'll give you a look at the playoff picture around the state of Oregon and the schedule elsewhere tonight. Of course, kickoff, all right here on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. Between Hidden Valley and the Brookings Bruins. Now, these two teams have played before in recent memory, in fact, when Hidden Valley beat the Bruins 37-6. That was back in 2017. Give you an idea of how both these programs have played over the course of their existence. Brookings, their last playoff appearance was in 2006. They've got 12 appearances in the playoffs overall. In the playoffs, they are 8-12. They don't have any championships, but they have appeared in the finals once. That was back in 1994. They've got 3 semifinals appearances, one in 1994, of course, and in 1964 and 1980 for the Brookings Bruins. Hidden Valley, though, similar story. Their last playoff appearance was in 2008. They've also got 12 appearances, and we're going to listen to the national anthem. So again, for Hidden Valley, a similar story for the playoffs. They're also 8-12 in their 12 appearances. They don't have any championships either. They did appear in the finals once in 1978. But again, their last playoff appearance was in 2008. So one of these teams will be breaking a very long playoff drought with a win tonight. Again, Brookings will be breaking a 12-year skid, and Hidden Valley one decade since they've been to the playoffs. Now kind of switch gears here, take a look at the OSA top 10 standings as they are right now in the 3A. Number 1 is Rainier. They're at Taft tonight. Number 2, Amity. They play Dayton at Dayton High School. Number 3, defending state champion Cascade Christian is at St. Mary's, a pair of undefeated teams, at least in the second district there. Number 4 is Vale. They're at home against number 5, Burns.
J.J. Dawsey and Joyce Wood.
Number 6 is CO. They're at home against Corbett tonight. Number 7, Wilhelmina is at number 10, Clatskanie. Number 8, Nisa, their season is finished. They are sealed in at the number 8 spot. Again, number 9, St. Mary's. They are at home against Cascade Christian. At home, though, they are at the U.S. Cellular Park tonight in Medford. And then again, number 10, Clatskanie, they are at home against number 7, Wilhelmina. Give you a look at how the standings shape up right now in the Southern Division of Special District 2. Cascade Christian and St. Mary's both on top. They are both 4-0, but they do play each other tonight in Medford, so only one of those teams will clinch the number 1 playoff spot from the second district. After them is Brookings Harbor, and Hidden Valley is tied with them. Both of those teams are 2-2. And then finally South Umpqua and Douglas. They are a pair of 0-4 teams. They play tonight as well, and they play in South Umpqua. Again, Cascade Christian and St. Mary's going at it as well, and Hidden Valley and Brookings right here on HVTV1. The 4A Special District 5, formerly known as the Skyline Conference. Hidden Valley a part of the Skyline Conference in every other sport except for football, but just look at how the Skyline is shaping up this season in football. Mazama has clinched the division at 4-0. They are set in the playoffs for sure, as well as Klamath Union coming in second in that division, finishing 3-1. Henley and North Valley, they play each other for the final playoff spot in the Skyline. Henley is 2-2, while North Valley is 1-3. And finally, Phoenix, they are 0-4 and are out of the playoff race. For Klamath Union tonight, they are at LeGrand High School, and Henley is at North Valley. Again, the game there to see who ends up going to the playoffs.
And in case you were wondering, the Brookings.
So the Southwest Conference featuring Grants Pass, South Medford, North Medford. Give you the rundown there. Sheldon is on top. They are 3-0. Grants Pass a close second at 2-1. Have a chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight. South Medford is 1-2, along with North Medford. They are also 1-2. And finally, Roseburg is 1-3. Again, in that conference tonight, Sheldon and Grants Pass going at it at Grants Pass. South Medford and North Medford in North Medford, and Roseburg is hosting Canby in the Southwest Conference. Taking a look at the NCAA schedule this weekend. Tonight, number 23, Utah is at UCLA. And tomorrow, Oregon State is at Colorado. Number 15, Washington travels to Cal. And number 14, Washington State travels to number 24, Stanford. So a lot of good games to look forward to in college this weekend. We kind of switch gears once more, take a look at the playoffs and how they'll shape up for the OSAA. So we'll give you the rundown from how OSA gives you the playoffs. So for District 1, that's in East and West Conference. There's 6 spots there. The two teams, the 2 top teams from the East and West will automatically make it into the playoffs. And so that's 4 spots, and then from there they take 2 more teams, one from each, East and West, in the conference. For District 2, the top 3 teams from North and South make it. That's what Hidden Valley's battling for here. Themselves and Brookings Harbor are tied for the 3rd place spot right now, so really a play-in game for Hidden Valley, looking to take this one and then, of course, make that playoff berth. And then for District 3, top 3 teams make it there for the OSA state playoffs. One more side note before we get started here, just something to keep tabs on, and we'll do our best on the broadcast to bring this to you. Sophomore quarterback Sam Vidlak, close to breaking 2 school records, both held by Chris Jostad right now from 1992. And if you're wondering, in 1992, Hidden Valley, they missed playoffs that year, but we'll give you the numbers as they are right now. Chris Jostad, the record holder for Hidden Valley for most completions in a season. He had 155 on the season. Sam Vidlak, he is close to breaking that record. He's 12 completions away from breaking the record. He's at 144 completions on the season right now. Jostad also holding the record for most passing yards in a season at 2,068. And Vidlak, he's 167 yards away from breaking that record. He's at 1,902 right now, so we'll do our best to keep tabs and see if Vidlak is able to crack those records. But it's going to be a nice storyline to finish out the season. If you read the the Daily Courier article about Sam Vidlak, he said he didn't even really know. He wasn't really paying attention to his statistics on the season, but he said it'd be cool if he broke them. So we'll see what the reaction is if he ends up getting to break those records right here on HVTV1. So coin toss going down right there on the field. Unable to mic it up for you this time around. But we'll keep tabs on that as it unfolds. Again, Hidden Valley on the road tonight in Brookings, about, I'd say, 5-6 miles north of the California border, right on the coast. That's why it's so foggy here tonight. And here in Brookings, it's 60 degrees. It's pretty nice, 99% humidity here in Brookings. Could get some rain later on, about a 30% chance, but you look at the weather forecast, nothing for sure here in Brookings. But a nice night for football. Again, essentially playoff football tonight as Hidden Valley looking to clinch that playoff spot over Brookings Harbor with a win tonight. Again, it's win or go home for both of these teams. South Umpqua looking to send Hidden Valley packing as well. Or, Brookings Harbor looking to send Hidden Valley packing as well. So the Mustangs, they chose to receive. Doing the job is Elias English. Back there with him is, I believe, that's Spencer Simons or Jeremiah Noga.
Number 11, Logan Haller.
Haller going to be kicking for Brookings. Bring up the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. Special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde for sponsoring Hidden Valley athletics and activities. And we're just about set for this game of football. Again, essentially a playoff game. Going to be a lot of noise here in Brookings, and the kick is up. English is under it. Not a lot of blocking for him. Trying to get around to the sidelines. He breaks through. He's got some room, but he's down at about the 35-yard line. Crossing the 50, Elias English. A great job there and a good start for Hidden Valley. And now we're going to have Sam Vidlak and company step out onto the field with the Mustangs, as it's going to be placed right at, I believe, the 34-yard line. So we have Jacob Tackett out there for Hidden Valley, number 12, also a sophomore for Hidden Valley. Tobias Powers, the running back. Parker Wright making the reception, cutting up field. He's brought down, but a first down for Hidden Valley. There is a flag down on the play. We'll see if they bring that one back. We'll see what the signal is here.
Tickets going around, folks. Jump in, help out.
Holding against Hidden Valley. So they'll end up bringing that one back. And they'll redo first down. So it's from the spot of the foul, so it's going to actually be first and about 7 to go. Vidlak looking to complete the pass. That time Tobias Powers breaking that one. Cuts up field. He's tackled right at the first down marker, and it looks like they might give him the first down.
First down by the Mustangs.
And that will be a first down for Hidden Valley. Number 8, Jeremiah Noga out there for Hidden Valley as well. Again, number 9, Tobias Powers. Number 7, Sam Vidlak, the starting quarterback. You'll hear us talk a lot about him tonight. Number 12, Jacob Tackett. Number 6, the senior Parker Wright. Parker Wright making the reception on that one. He's going to cut upfield, and he's brought down, but I think that's going to be a completion of about 9 yards. It'll be second and about 1 for Hidden Valley. Hand it off to Powers. Going to try to cut up through the hole. He's going to get the first down. A flag is down.
And a flag on the field.
Personal foul against Hidden Valley.
Foul against the offense, bringing the ball back.
So they're going to bring that one back.
At the snack shack, they have sliced apples with caramel for $3. They are good, I tell you that. Coming over, get you some.
So again, out there on defense for Brookings Harbor, try to set you the lineup. Number 1, Kilvante Dossie, defensive back for him, a sophomore. Number 2, Briggs Schofield's out there as well. Number 5, Ogie Badger, a linebacker, a sophomore as well. Number 7, Peyton Ermintrout, he's a defensive back. Number 10. Number 11, Logan Haller, linebacker, he's a sophomore as well. Number 35, Nick Martinez out there for Brookings. Number 53, Jason Van Gidren, he's a defensive lineman. Number 56, Avery Wynn. Number 86, Manny Zamora, and number 87, Jacob McCollum. Incomplete pass to Jeremiah Noga.
Should be second and 15.
Over the middle to Jeremiah Noga. A big completion there. Another completion for Parker Wright. Big play there for the Mustangs. In on the tackle for Brookings was Cavante Dossie. Vidlak under center. Hands that one off to Tobias Powers. He's going to break through the hole, and he's going to find himself. I think he's going to be just short. Just short. First and goal for Hidden Valley. Vidlak continuing to stay under center here. Handing that one off to Tanner Noble. He's going to rush in there. And a touchdown for Hidden Valley. Tanner Noble punching that one in. 2 yards for the junior. And now kicking the extra point will be Sam Vidlak. Can you apologize for the beam in your way?
Number 7, Sam Vidlak for the extra point.
The kick is up. And it will be good. So Hidden Valley out to a quick 7-0 lead after their first drive of the game. Brookings offense gets a chance to answer back. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley out to a quick 7-0 lead, about 9:24 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Last drive for Hidden Valley going 8 plays, 34 yards, ending on a Tanner Noble 2-yard rush. That drive only taking the Mustangs about 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
After that penalty, the Mustangs will kick off from the Bruins, 45-yard line.
Hidden Valley getting to scoot up for this kick.
Number 78, Max Wallace.
Wallace with the kick. That one's going to go deep into the end zone, almost through the uprights, but it didn't quite make it through. So it'll be a touchback, and Brookings will take over at the Mustang 20-yard line. If you're keeping track at Sam Vidlak's record, he completed 4 passes on that last drive. Means he's 8 away from breaking the record. He's also passed for 38 yards so far in this one. Hidden Valley getting him in the backfield.
After that snap, there is a sack against the Bruins. Second and 14 coming up.
At the quarterback position for the Bruins is Andrew Berger, and they're going to bring him down again. Hidden Valley back-to-back sacks. In on that one was number 52, Nate Bragg. 2 sacks for the Mustangs to start out this defensive play. And the clock is running, 8:20 to go. In the backfield is a running back, senior captain Briggs Schofield for Brookings. Berger falls back. Incomplete pass over the middle. Intended target was Jacob McCollum, so it's going to be 4th and very long to go for the Bruins. So a high snap, but we'll see what the call is here because they called the play dead before it started. Offsides against the defense. They'll bring that one up.
Against the defense is a penalty.
I'm still thinking that the Bruins are going to opt to punt here just from a little farther upfield. Berger's not going to have to worry about punting from his own end zone anymore. So it's going to be 4th and 11, but opting to punt are the Bruins. A high snap. Punt not going very far. They'll take it on a bounce. Multiple bounces, and that one a little bit unlucky for Hidden Valley, and they'll touch it.
Waiting on the spot. Ball seems to be at the Bruins 48-yard line.
So Hidden Valley will take over at the Bruins 48. In motion is Parker Wright. Vidlac rolling out, completing a pass to Parker Wright, and he's going to be able to cut up field. Brought down out of bounds, but I believe Wright got up to the 30-yard line. So a first down for Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley's 4th first down of the night. Vidlac rolling out, completing the pass to Tobias Powers, cutting up field, brought down after a gain of. So a penalty is down, but that would have been a gain of about 7 yards for Tobias Powers. Holding against Hidden Valley again. So again here in Brookings, both these teams at 2-2 in league play so far this season. Hidden Valley an overall record of 5-3. Meanwhile, Brookings is also 5-3. So two very equal teams going at it here. Hidden Valley lead by 7 early, though. Simon's taking this one on the sweep to the outside. He's going to be able to cut up field, and he's finally brought down.
By number 11, Logan Howard.
A gain of about 6 for Spencer Simons. Vidlac drops back, complete over the middle to Jeremiah Noga, and he's going to bring it down. About a 20-yard completion for Sam Vidlac. That'll be another Hidden Valley first down. Way to cut up field from Tobias Powers. Gain of about 5 for him there. 5:40 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Incomplete. Intended target was Jeremiah Noga. So they'll try again. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 to go.
3rd down and 5 for the Mustangs. Folks, let's get loud for the Bruins.
Vidlac under center. Hand off to Powers. He's going to cut up field. Doesn't get very far, and that'll be 4th and about 4 to go for Hidden Valley. Mustangs got a comfortable lead here. Might think about kicking the field goal. And that's what they're going to decide to do here.
Number 8 getting set to hold.
So it's going to be from about the 16-yard line, I'd guess. So it's going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt for Sam Vidlac. He's hit these before. And a fake. Jeremiah Noga rolling out of the pocket. He's going to be brought down. Hidden Valley attempting the fake. It is no good, so the Bruins will take over.
Turnover on downs and Bruins take over.
So they're going to mark it at the 22, and there's 4:37 left to go. Now handed off, a decent hole to find along the outside. Armentrout, a big run there for the Bruins, and that'll be their first down of the night.
But there is a flag on the play.
There's a flag. Holding against Brookings. They're going to repeat first down. So not a first down for the Bruins, but instead it'll be first and I think they're going to mark it first and about 12. In the backfield, Dustin Brown bringing down Armentrout.
Second about 15.
Dustin Brown actually third on the team in tackles coming into this one. He had 38 on the season so far, behind leader at number 18, Glenn Rossi. He's at 72 on the season. Clock still rolling, just under 4 minutes left to go here. Berger's falling back. He's almost getting caught in the backfield. And a great catch down the sideline. And he's going to be brought out of bounds. We'll try to...
Number 7.
Armentrout making the catch there. A nice play down the line.
Third down, about 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2 for the Bruins. Breaking 2 tackles, a nice play by Berger to get around those guys. Berger also only a sophomore, standing 6 foot 2 inches tall for Brookings. 3rd down and 2 to go. Berger trying to QB sneak that one, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Making the sack is Dylan Neal. 4th down and about 4 to go now for Brookings. We'll see if they decide to keep the offense out there, bring out the punt team. And I think they're going to take the latter on this one. Great defensive stand for Hidden Valley. Spencer Simons back to return. We'll see if he decides to take this one on a hop, and he's just going to let this one roll on the other side of the 50, and it'll be on the Mustangs side of the field for the first time tonight. Hidden Valley going to take over at the 43-yard line. You're watching the Weimar Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. Hidden Valley leading this one 7-0, and now their offense is back out onto the field. A flag is up, a completed pass to Parker Wright, but we'll see what the flag is down there on the field. Hidden Valley taking over at the 43-yard line. 2:18 left to go in the first quarter of play.
Remember the snack shack, folks, and also the 50-50 raffle tickets going around.
they're going to wave the flag off. It's going to be second and about 9 or 10 to go.
Penalty decline, making it 2nd and 10.
Or penalty declined, rather. Vidlak, 7 completions on the night so far. Handing that one off to Tobias Powers. He breaks through 1 tackle. He's going to be able to cut up field, a gain of about 2 for the sophomore.
Number 9, run to the left, tackled after a 4 or 5-yard gain, waiting on the spot.
Third and about 6 to go for the Mustangs on their own 47-yard line. In motion now, Vidlak rolling out. A high pass to Parker Wright, but he catches it. He's brought down right as he does. And it's going to be 4th down and 5, but Vidlak still completing the pass nonetheless.
Derek Pondy and Augie Badger in on that tackle, making it 4th down and 4.
4th and about 4 to go for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs are going to punt it here. Doing the kicking for Hidden Valley is number 8, Jeremiah Noga. And back to receive for the Bruins is Kelvonte Dossie. 39 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. The ball is snapped. Noga the kick. A good kick by Noga. Dossie going to slide and take that one in at about the 20-yard line. So about a 30-yard punt for Jeremiah Noga, and the Bruins will take over. So no scoring in this game since the very first drive where Hidden Valley put up 7 points. Again, that was the very first drive of the game. This time, and they're going to bring Berger down in the backfield again. They're just flattening the sophomore. Glenn Rossi in on the sack, along with Tanner Noble and just about every Mustang on the field. They're getting to that backfield incredibly easily. Five seconds before the end of the first quarter, I think the Bruins are just going to let this one run out. And they will. The end of the first quarter ends with a Hidden Valley lead. They lead by a touchdown, 7-0, as we head into the second quarter. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley leading after 1, 7-0 over the Brookings Bruins. Again, this game acting almost as a playoff game. Call it a play-in game, rather. Whoever wins this one makes it to the state playoffs. Bruins beginning this one with a completed pass. Good blocks downfield. Parker Wright only there to stop him, and finally a big completed pass. No flags down on the field, and that'll be a first down for the Bruins. Their first one of the night. The Hidden Valley defense has done an incredible job. Berger falling back, trying to complete a pass over the middle, but no one was looking for it, so it'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. The Hidden Valley defense has sacked Andrew Berger 4 times tonight. That sophomore is really taking a beating, and we're only in the very beginning stage of the second quarter. 4 sacks already.
Second and 10, coming right up.
Berger falling back in the pocket, getting through 1 tackle, and tipped by Gabe Burkfield. An incomplete pass. Intended target looked to be Marcus Clay, but Burkfield breaking that one up. Burkfield started the season as an outside linebacker and has slowly moved his way to almost a defensive back. Linebacker will fall into coverage and has played well doing it this season. Cutting up field.
Nice hit over here. Looking at a first down.
And Bueller cut up field, and that'll be a first down for the Bruins. First and 10 at about the 41-yard line is where they're marking it. A fumble snap, but Berger's going to be able to fall back on that one, but a big loss of yardage there.
Second down, about 20, waiting on the spot.
So yeah, they're going to call it 2nd and 20. A big loss there for the Bruins. They had a decent drive going so far. They've got 2 first downs. But as they fumble the snap there, Hidden Valley now in a prime position to not let them get any points on the board. As maybe another first down completion probably could have put them into field goal range, but now they're definitely going to have trouble on this drive. Still not out of the picture yet as Berger takes the snap, falling back into the pocket. A jumping catch, a nice one there. But Glenn Rossi going to be in on the tackle for the Mustangs. Badger with the reception on that one, another sophomore. Had to get off his feet for that one, but a good catch. And a gain of about 2 or 3 yards for the Bruins. It's now 3rd and 18 to go. Hidden Valley sending the pressure, dumps the pass off onto the outside, but Glenn Rossi in on the tackle, and they bring down Schofield without a problem. It's going to be 4th and long for the Bruins. Going to end up punting this one. To do the kicking for the Bruins is Augie Badger. A high snap. Gets the kick off relatively well. A nice tight spiral on the kick, I might add. So I think that one's going to get through to the 14-yard line. A nice kick there. Going about 35 yards. So Hidden Valley will take over here at the 15. So Mustangs offense back out onto the field. They lead 7-0 right now. Only scoring on their first drive of the game. Vidlak taking the snap, handing it off. Cutting upfield, Tobias Powers. He's going to get the first down. A gain of what looked to be about 11 yards for Tobias Powers. And that'll be a first down for the Mustangs. They're 6th on the night so far. First and 10 from the 27. Two tailbacks. That time Tobias Powers taking that one again. He's going to get caught in the backfield. Schofield going to take down Powers in the backfield, so a loss of about 4 yards for the Mustangs. Second and 14 to go for Hidden Valley. Spencer Simon's out there as well as Matt Uemizu, the tight end position. Waiting for the snap is Sam Vidlak. He takes it in the shotgun, trying for a pass over the middle. Parker Wright unable to stick the landing. Breaking up the pass was number 16, Marcus Clay, for the Bruins.
Marcus Clay with a defended pass.
Third and 14 to go for Hidden Valley. Tobias Powers is back there with Vidlak once more. Jacob Tackett lined up at the bottom of your screen there. Actually closer to the right side. Number 12, the receiver. Jeremiah Noga out there as well for the Mustangs. Parker Wright in the slot on the other side. A timeout is called by Hidden Valley. And we will take a break as well. Hidden Valley leading 7-0. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. The ball snapped. We get right back into the action.
Pass incomplete.
Pass incomplete. A flag is thrown. I think this one will go against the Bruins.
There's a very late thought about it, flag thrown.
So personal foul.
Penalty against the defense. Ball going to be moved forward.
That one will be moving forward against the Bruins. A hit to the head, illegal hit to the head after Powers dropped that pass. So, yeah, that's a big one. Don't want to be hitting people in the head. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Hidden Valley. That is a no-no. You do not want to be hit in the head or be the guy to hit someone else in the head. A 15-yard penalty. And 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
First down for the Hidden Valley Mustangs.
Vidlak over the middle, an incomplete pass. Tackett, I think, looking for some pass interference calls, but he's not going to get it. And then it'll be 2nd and 10. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 to go for the Mustangs. Spencer Simons, Jeremiah Noga on this side of the field, your wide receiver duo. That one's going to be handed off to Tobias Powers. He's going to be able to find some room. Gets through another tackle and a big gain for Powers, and a flag is thrown.
There are flags on the field. They're waiting on that call.
Only players over there were Mustangs players, and Kobe Chapman over there as well, so I'm thinking this one's going against Hidden Valley. That was a big gain, but it'll probably be called back. No, it's against the Bruins. So they're offsetting. They're going to repeat 2nd down. Probably a little bit of talking back and forth. Chapman is known to exchange such words. So they'll redo 2nd down. While the referees talk it over, we'd like to remind you that HVTV1 is brought to you by Field Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Field Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week down in Murphy. So they're going to repeat 2nd down after those offsetting penalties. And they're going to leave Chapman down there on the bench. Going to have to hurry up this snap. And that's going to be delay a game against Hidden Valley, so they're going to bring this one back.
Penalty against the offense. 2nd down, about 15.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15. Nothing Hidden Valley can't handle. Shouldn't be too bad for them here. They figure out what play they want to run. Play action pass. Vidlak not able to find his man, an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 15 to go for the Mustangs.
Looks like it was tipped by number 42, Derek Bundy.
In motion, that's Jacob Tackett. Pass completed to Spencer Simons. He's going to cut up field. Maybe a gain of about 5 yards, but it's going to be 4th and 10 to go for Hidden Valley.
5-yard gain, waiting on the spot. It is now 4th and about 9 yards to go.
Fourth and 9, and they're going to bring the punt team out. Jeremiah Noga doing the kicking, and back to receive for the Bruins is Dossie.
Gilvan to Dawson, back to receive.
Dossie making the reception. He gets through one tackle, through another one. Even Rossi misses. He's able to break through some field, and they might bring this one back, I think. So I think they're going to say Dossie might have. Yeah, he waved his hand, so I think they're going to say it's a fair catch. A little bit of an awkward situation. And that is what they're going to say. So The Bruins are going to take over. At the 30-yard line. .6:10 left to go. The Bruins take over, trailing by a touchdown. Berger taking the snap. An incomplete pass over the middle. Bixler almost had the opportunity for an interception, but it'll be dropped innocently to the ground, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bruins. Coming in now for Hidden Valley. A new defender. I think that is Gabe Burkfield.
Number 2 and up the middle.
Up the middle, a decent gain. Burkfield making the tackle. With the carry was Schofield, the senior. And it'll be a gain of about 7 for him. 6:47 left to go before halftime. Again, at halftime, we'll give you a drive summary, as well as look at what else is going on around the state tonight. They want to hand off, but Rossi getting him in the backfield. No, a quarterback keeper. Cutting around one, getting around Simons, but he's going to hold on to the foot, and Simons will make the tackle. A big gain for Andrew Berger. Only the 3rd first down of the night for the Bruins, but that was a big gain from Berger. Clock is rolling back. Coming into the game for the Bruins is Calvante Dossi. He's going to be in the backfield with Berger. Dossi takes the handoff, cuts around to the outside part of the field. A flag is thrown. Parker Wright going to be in on the tackle, but they do throw that yellow flag. Again, the second quarter brought to you by Southern Oregon Sanitation. Southern Oregon Sanitation for your recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal. Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station, open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. So 1st and about 14 to go for the Bruins. Berger falling back, a lot of pressure. He's going to cut up field, maybe find a hole. No, a deep pass over the middle, incomplete.
Pass long, incomplete, intended for number 16, Marcus Clay.
That was intended for Marcus Clay, but it will fall incomplete. Dawson trying to cut up field, a nice hit and a good tackle.
Third and about 7.
3rd and 7 to go. Big play up here for Hidden Valley. Nice snap to Berger. Rossi trying to make the play, but making the catch, and a first down for the Bruins. Another flag down. Wouldn't be surprised if this one ends up going against the Mustangs. That one was caught by, I believe that was Augie Badger. Yeah, and that one will go against Hidden Valley, presumably Jacob Tackett.
Adding yards to the end of that play. First down, Bruins.
.405 left to go before halftime. It's going to be 1st and 10. Prime time for the Bruins to try to get back into this game. The ball's on the 15-yard line. Schofield, hold on to that one, but 5 or 6 Mustangs in on the tackle for that one. And will probably be brought down for a loss.
Your attention, please. Cheer camp kids, meet at the track.
3:41 before halftime here in Brookings. Second and 11 to go for the Bruins. Berger taking the snap, rolling out of the pocket. He's being chased by a bunch of Mustangs. And I think that was an interception for Hidden Valley. Parker Wright with an interception for the Mustangs. He falls in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So Hidden Valley will take it over at the 20-yard line. Parker Wright selling out for that catch.
Stick around at the halftime, folks. We're going to have a small halftime show for you.
That was a prime opportunity for the Bruins to score that drive ending after 7 plays. Taking it on the outside. Tackett breaks through 1 tackle, but I think he's going to have stepped out of bounds. That'll be a gain of about 4, maybe 5 for Jake Tackett.
Nick Martinez with a hit.
That one handed off up the middle.
Wrapped up early.
.230 left to go here before halftime. These two teams, no love lost between these two teams, I guess you should say. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 yards to go. Handing that one off. Tanner Noble breaking through 1, or at least trying to. We'll see if it's short. It looks like Noble might have gotten that one. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Mustangs.
And that's the 1st down for the Mustangs, folks. We're doing the drawing early.
Tanner Noble with the 1st down for Hidden Valley. That is their 7th on the night so far. Hidden Valley maybe looking to run down the clock here. They do get the ball back after halftime, but Vidlak completes the pass to Jeremiah Noga.
Catch was made at the outside.
And another flag is down. Noga with the catch. Didn't seem to get very far.
While we wait on that call, once again, get your
and Jeremiah Noga is going to stay down on the ground, it looks like. So the flag is down. We'll see what the call ends up being. Against Hidden Valley.
$164 coming up.
A personal foul. And we'll see which wide receiver comes in to replace Jeremiah Noga. And we'll see where they end up marking it as well. 1:37 left to go here before halftime. Again, at halftime, bring you a scoring recap of how the game has showed up so far. And a look at what else is happening in the world of sports in Oregon.
The penalty moves the Mustangs backwards.
So it's going to be first and what looks to be about 20 yards for the Mustangs. Clock resumes. Spencer Simons down there receiving for Hidden Valley. Out there as well as Parker Wright. Vidlac looking to take this one. A fumble. Tobias Powers loses that one, and I believe Brookings is going to have taken over the ball. And the Bruins recover the fumble.
Bruins take over around the 15-yard line, waiting on the spot. The 16-yard line. First down, Bruins.
So 1:21 left to go for the Bruins. They've only got 16 yards to go before tying this game up. We'll see if they're able to do just that. Berger taking the snap, but Hidden Valley defense again, bringing them down in the backfield.
$166 coming up to the winner if you have ticket number.
Up front for Hidden Valley has been unstoppable this game. The offensive line for the Bruins has just been not able to get anything going against this defense. Second and about 15 to go now.
You get to split with me.
Clock is a-rolling, under a minute now. Call it 51 seconds. Berger falling back. Dumping it over the middle, incomplete. Intended target was Manny Zamora.
Third and 15 for the Bruins. Once again, raffle ticket number 357. 536. You have $166 up here.
45 seconds. It is third down and about 15 or 16 to go for the Bruins. Berger takes the snap, drops back. Glenn Rossi was about to make contact. And a great catch in the end zone. Touchdown for the Bruins, and it's now 7-6, pending the extra point.
Number 42, Derek Bondi with a catch.
Derek Bondi with an incredible catch in the end zone. Put 6 points on the board for the Brookings Bruins. Holler's going to be kicking the extra point for the Bruins. So they're just going to end up redoing the extra point here, it seems. That flag went against Hidden Valley. A great catch in the corner of the end zone. That was Derek Bondi. And another one against Hidden Valley. Now they're going to try to go for two with the yardage they've gained off of that one. They're going to decide to go for two and try to take the lead going into halftime. Wouldn't that be something?
There's a timeout called by the Bruins.
So timeout called by the Bruins. They're probably going to end up going for two on this one. We're going to step aside. Stay with us on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your ByMart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
All right, welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. 40 seconds left to go before halftime. More importantly, the Brookings Bruins are going to go for two after scoring a touchdown just a few minutes ago. Hand it off to Dossie up the middle. No. It'll be an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Score remains Mustangs 7, Bruins 6. 40 seconds left in the half.
So the ball will change hands here on HVTV1.com. The Mustangs lead 7-6, 40 seconds left before halftime. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K powered by Colvin Oil and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. 7-6 the score. Brookings scoring a touchdown, failing on their two-point conversion.
And recovered by the Mustangs.
Mustangs are going to take over just past the 30, maybe about the 33-yard line. Might get a couple plays in here before the end of the quarter. Hidden Valley might also opt to just run the clock out, as they will get the ball back at the beginning of the second half. That last drive for the Bruins, though, their scoring drive only taken 3 plays. Again, they started at their own 16-yard line, so easy 16 yards there. 39 seconds it only took them to get those 16 yards, and Derek Bondi with the reception in the end zone. That's how we get the 7-6 score line. Sam Vidlak back there with Tanner Noble and Tobias Powers. He drops back. A pass down the sideline, incomplete.
Broken by number 1, Kilvante Dawsey.
Big attempt for Vidlak downfield. Intended target was Jeremiah Noga, but it will fall incomplete. And we'll try it again. 2nd and 10 for Hidden Valley. Only 2 receivers out there for the Mustangs. Dropping back again, Simons over the route, a diving catch for Spencer Simons. No, incomplete. Looks like he had that one, but he dropped it, hitting the ground. It'll be 3rd and 10. Almost an incredible diving catch by Spencer Simons. Last week, Simons was our HVTV1 Player of the Game. If you want to catch that interview from last week, visit HVTV1 Student News. Check out all of our HVTV1 Player of the Game interviews and replays. Again, HVTV1.com or HVTV1 Student News on YouTube. 3rd and 10. Vidlak dropping back, completing a pass, getting around one tackler, Tobias Powers.
Once again, Nick Martinez Sr. with another hit, being part of that tackle. Fourth and about 7 yards to go. 3 seconds left.
And that will be the first half. Hidden Valley leading 7-6 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. During halftime, we'll give you the scoring summary as we have it so far, and what else is going on around the state of Oregon. Stay tuned on the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your BuyMart pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your BuyMart pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. BuyMart, get ready for your season for less. It's
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Evergreen Federal Bank BuyMart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. Score here at halftime is 7-6. The Mustangs are leading so far in this one. Hidden Valley started the night off really well, in fact, scoring on their first drive. Capping that one off, Tanner Noble, a 2-yard rushing touchdown, making the score 7-0. Hidden Valley driving down the field, 34 yards, took them 8 plays in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. The score was 7-0, in fact, for most of the entire first half up until, about 40 seconds left to go in the first half. That's when the Bruins came back and scored their only touchdown of the night so far. Derek Bondi, a 20-yard reception in the corner of the end zone, guarded by Elias English. But scoring the touchdown there took them 3 plays. They went 16 yards all together, and it only took them about 39 seconds. So that's how we get the scoreline of 7-6. Some other stats down for the offenses of both teams. Hidden Valley, they ended the first half. In fact, their offense really drove downfield well, ending with 7 first downs in the first half compared to Brookings Harbor. They're only 3 first downs in the first half. Neither team really got too deep. Third down conversions, fourth down conversions, neither team had any. In fact, but Hidden Valley, they did lose a fumble. Tobias Powers fumbling the handoff from Sam Vidlak. That was recovered. And that was in the second half. That actually led to the Derek Bondi 20-yard reception catch for Brookings Harbor's only touchdown of the night. So that one fumble from Tobias Powers. But Hidden Valley, they do have an interception to make up for it. Parker Wright, an interception in the end zone. In fact, became a touchback. So Hidden Valley was able to take over at their own 20-yard line. So a nice play by Parker Wright there. Hidden Valley, they have lost the ball once on a fourth down conversion try. Again, they failed. But the defense for Hidden Valley, that's a story of its own. In fact, Hidden Valley, they've gotten in the backfield many, many times. They've sacked the quarterback 4 times. And Andrew Berger, the sophomore quarterback, really taking a beating back there. Has been hit a lot, even after throwing those passes. A couple hits right after throwing. Glenn Rossi getting in on a couple of those tackles, as well as Nate Bragg, Dylan Neal, one individually. Dustin Brown has tried to get in there as well. Glenn Rossi's got one all by himself. So a lot of good defensive play from Hidden Valley to this point in the night. Both teams only having to punt once in that first half, in fact. And again, Brookings Harbor, they did fumble the ball once. It was on a fumble snap, or Berger was able to fall back and fall on it, so it didn't really amount to much. But that's where we are right now after the first half of play. Hidden Valley leading 7-6 after the first half of play. Again, this is a play-in game, so whoever wins this one, really, they make the playoffs. The other one, their season is over. We'll touch on that a little bit more when we come back on the My Circle K Halftime Show. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. It's the My Circle K halftime show here in Brookings. Hidden Valley leading 7-6 over the Bruins. And these two teams, they have played before. Hidden Valley winning that one 37-6 back in 2017. That scoreline still possible, but Hidden Valley still only leading by one going into the second half. Brookings, they haven't made the playoffs since 2006, and we mentioned whoever wins this game does end up going to the playoffs. So really a play-in game for these two teams. So Brookings not making it since 2006. Hidden Valley, a 10-year drought. Both teams, they're 8-12 in their appearances. Neither of them have a state championship. Both have a final appearance, though. Brookings was in 1994, and Hidden Valley's was in 1978. So two very, very similar schools playing a very, very similar style of football here in a very, very close scoreline. And both teams, the same record this season. And, of course, the winner here punches their ticket to the playoffs. To give you an idea of how the playoffs shake down here, in District 1, they get 6 spots altogether. The top two teams from both the East and the West Conference make up 4 of those spots, and the other 2 spots come from the top teams not in those top 4. So it could be any of those teams, and that's how they get their 6 spots. For District 2, the North and South, Hidden Valley, of course, in the Southern Division, the top 3 teams make the playoffs for District 2, and Hidden Valley and Brookings Harbor, of course, tied for that 3rd spot. Again, winner moving on to the playoffs. And in District 3, the top 3 teams from just the one District 3 making the playoffs in that one. So that's how the playoffs shake down in the state of Oregon. To give you a look at the OSA top 10 as they stand right now, number 1 is Rainier. They're at Taft. Number 2, Amity.
Yes, go Dodgers.
World Series update, I guess, here. Dodgers and Red Sox tied 1-1, I believe. Red Sox leading that series 2-0. This is their first night in LA. Game 4 is tomorrow night. But back to this, going down our top 10 list again. Number 3 is Cascade Christian. They're at St. Mary's tonight. Number 4 is Vale. They're at Burns. Number 6 is CO High School. Number 7 is Wilhelmina. Number 8 is Nisa High School. They finished their season so far. Number 9 is St. Mary's. Again, they're at Cascade Christian, the number 3 team in the state. And then finally, number 10, Clatskanie. They play number 7, Wilhelmina, tonight. So a lot of good action coming from those divisions. Give you a look at the Skyline Conference schedule tonight, just in case you're keeping tabs on teams like North Valley. North Valley, in fact, is hosting Henley tonight. They're the number 3rd ranked team in the conference, and with a win tonight, they will clinch the playoff spot, the 3rd playoff spot from the Skyline Conference. Mazama is first in that conference right now, 4-0. Following them is Klamath Union at 3-1. Henley is 2-2. Again, if they beat North Valley, they will clinch that playoff spot. North Valley is 1-3. Right behind them, then Phoenix is winless, 0-4. The Southwest Conference featuring Grants Pass, North and South Medford. Sheldon is on top of that one. They are 3-0. Grants Pass is 2-1. South Medford is 1-2, along with North Medford 1-2. And Roseburg is 1-3. Sheldon and Grants Pass, with a win tonight, Grants Pass might actually win that Southwest Conference banner. Again, they play at home versus Sheldon tonight. North and South Medford go at it in North Medford, and Roseburg hosts Canby in the Southwest Conference. Give you an idea of how college football shapes up this weekend. Going on tonight was number 23 Utah at UCLA. Colorado hosts Oregon State tomorrow. Cal Berkeley hosting number 15 Washington, and number 14 Washington State travels to number 24 Stanford, and all those games tomorrow in the Pac-12. About 5 minutes left here before the end of halftime. When we return, we'll give you a couple more halftime stats and a couple more storylines coming up on HVTV1.com. But first, a look at what the Mustangs have done this season on the field. Here are our 2018 Hidden Valley Mustangs football highlights.
This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621-5146.
The season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. It's halftime here in Brookings. Hidden Valley leads the Bruins 7-6, only by one. In Hidden Valley, they get the ball back at halftime, after halftime. And at the quarterback position is sophomore quarterback Sam Vidlak. Now, if you'll remember, at the beginning of the broadcast, I talked about how close Vidlak was to breaking a couple of those school records. Coming in tonight, Sam Vidlak was challenging Chris Jostad from 1992 for a couple playoff records. Came into tonight with 12 completions away from breaking the school record. Jostad had 155 on that season, and Vidlak came in with 144, so again, only 12 away from breaking that record. We take a look at where he is at now. He's at 10 completions, so Vidlak very, very close to breaking that record here on the road. Another record Vidlak is close to breaking, another one of Jostad's. Chris had 2,068 passing yards on that 1992 season. Vidlak came into tonight with 1,902 passing yards on the season. As best we can tell, unofficially, he's at about 80 yards on the night, so still a little ways to go, but with another half like he just had, he could break that record tonight. So we'll keep you tuned in with those records. As we move forward, again, Sam Vidlak close to breaking those couple school records. Halftime winding down. We'd like to remind you to tune in tomorrow night. Hidden Valley hosting the Philomath Warriors at home at Mustang Court. First round playoffs for volleyball. That one starting at 5 o'clock. That's tomorrow, October 27th. The first serve is at 5 o'clock. Tune in at 4:10 for the My Circle K pregame show and watch live on hvtv1.com or our YouTube page at hvtv1 Student News. But right now, it's all about this, the race for the Southern Division of Special District 2. And there you see it on your screen right now. Cascade Christian there in the lead 4-0. Tied with them is St. Mary's. Those two teams battle out tonight. Brookings and Hidden Valley, these two teams right here you can see are both tied 2-2 in league play right now. Again, the winner of this one moves on to the OSAA state playoffs. And the other one is sent back and they go home. Their season's over. And only one of these teams will continue to play. South Umpqua and Douglas, a pair of 0-4 teams, they go at it tonight as well. But this matchup, definitely the one to keep your eyes on. Again, the Cascade Christian St. Mary's game. The winner of that one will clinch the division. The one under them, whoever loses that game, will also make the playoffs. So both of those teams secured their playoff spots with wins last week. But this one determining between Brookings and Hidden Valley what team will make the OSA state playoffs. We'll take one last break here on the My Circle K halftime show. Score is 7-6, Hidden Valley leading. They get the ball back after the half. You're watching hvtv1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. TV1 is presented in part by BuyMart. BuyMart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BuyMart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to the BuyMart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on hvtv1.com. We're about to start the third quarter of play. And a second meeting of the captains, you can only assume that was came with a lot of talking there on both sides. A lot of, you can only assume a little bit of bad-mouthing. And hopefully they've straightened it out here. We can get back to the root of what's happening here. And that's a great football game. 7-6 the score. Don't want to derail this one because it's been a very well played game so far. So with the referees done meeting with the captains, Hidden Valley will receive first to start this second half. They lead by only one, and it's been a good one so far. Or their Brookings, they'll receive to
begin the second half.
To begin the second half,
Bruins
rather.
are set to receive. The guest, Hidden Valley Mustangs 7, your hometown Bruins 6.
So the Bruins actually set to receive first. My apologies. And Hidden Valley, they will kick off. Max Wallace going to be doing the kicking for the Mustangs. So the Bruins, they get a shot here to take the lead with the drive now. This third quarter brought to you by LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire. For all your fashion needs, contact LuLaRoe Nikki McGuire. Visit our Facebook page, spelled exactly how it is on the bottom of your screen there. Decent return there by the Bruins, but taken out of bounds.
Waiting on the spot. Nick Martinez with that reception there.
So it'll be marked at the 40. And we begin the second half in this game. Some great plays on both sides. A couple mistakes on both sides, but don't want to mention those too much. Hidden Valley defense has been good, though, throughout. Berger, incomplete pass, intended target. That looked to be Manny Zamora.
Pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Andrew Berger. Again, he's been sacked 4 times tonight. Just an incredible game for the Hidden Valley defense. And the Bruins are coached by Sean Bavaro. It's his first year coaching the Bruins, but his 17th year coaching high school football. In fact, he did graduate from here back in 2001. So kind of a cool opportunity for him to try to coach his team to their first playoff appearance in 12 years.
Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
So another incomplete pass. That'll make it 3rd and 10 now. Game moving fairly quickly compared to what we're used to. Again, we're in Brookings tonight, Hidden Valley on the road, only about 5 miles north of the California border, right on the coast. It's very foggy tonight. Berger finding a hole. He's going to keep it. A flag is thrown, and Berger gained about 4 yards, but a flag is down, and you can only assume this is going against Brookings. So that one will go against the Bruins.
Late dollars now being handed Casey Jones, the winner. She's gonna buy everybody a soda, so line up. Thank you for playing. Rest of you guys, losers.
Frustrated with myself. Didn't get the PA guy's name, but he's been keeping us entertained tonight. 11:37 left to go in this third quarter. 4th and about 5 for the Bruins.
I'll get Badger with a punt.
Badger, a nice punt. Simons is not going to go after this one. In fact, Zamora is just going to let it roll, and it'll be spotted near the 22. So the Mustangs offense, they will take over, led by sophomore quarterback Sam Vidlak. Jeremiah Noga back out there. He was hit pretty hard earlier, but now he's back in the game. Sam Vidlak under center. Handing that one off to Tobias Powers. He finds a decent-sized hole, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 yards.
Waiting on the spot.
Powers has been good tonight, but Noble credited with the only touchdown. Tanner been used almost more as a fullback, a power back, as he punched in the only touchdown of the night for Hidden Valley. Tobias Powers, a decent-sized hole. He's going to be able to cut upfield. A big gain for Tobias Powers.
And that is a first down for the Mustangs.
Hidden Valley's first down of this half. A 17-yard gain for Tobias Powers, and he's going to get the ball right back. Another good gain, that time a gain of about 8 for Powers. There is a flag thrown.
Extra players on the field for the defense.
So that one will end up working out for Hidden Valley. Simon's brought off the field. Replacing him is going to be Jacob Tackett at the wide receiver spot. Run into his spot now on the left side of your screen. Jeremiah Noga standing near him. So 1st and 10 for Hidden Valley. That one handed off to Powers. He gets around one defender, and he's going to slide down. Maybe, in fact, a slip on the wet grass. But a big gain for Powers, another 9-yard gain, and he's been tearing up the field tonight. And it's not raining here in Brookings. It was earlier. Back when the team got here about 5:30, it was kind of sprinkling, kept the field wet. It's about 60 degrees right now. Still a 30% chance of rain. We haven't really seen any tonight, though. Powers taking the ball again. That'll be a big first down, a gain of about 10 for Powers. As the Mustangs are driving the ball downfield, Tobias has been a big part of that one. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Another big hole for Powers, and he's going to keep going. A big gain for the sophomore. That looked to be almost a gain of about 25 yards, probably a little bit less for Powers, but a big gain for him. And he has been running all over the Bruins in this second half.
Dodgers still leading 1-1, bottom of the 9th. Run up the middle, stuffed early.
World Series still tied 1-1. Boston leads 2-0. Again, this game happening in LA. Second and goal for the Mustangs. At the 7, a toss to the outside. Tobias Powers, he's going to be hitting the backfield, though. Bringing him down is number 11, Logan Holler.
Bringing the 3rd down.
Fog really starting to settle in over the field here at Brookings Harbor High School. Again, right on the Oregon coast. It's not raining now, but again, it was earlier when the team first got here about 3 hours ago. Hand it off.
And running. Defense holds.
Powers gains about 5 yards back. But it'll be 4th down and about 6 to go. The clock is stopped. Vidlak going to attempt the field goal, a 16-yard attempt for the sophomore.
Number 7 for the 3-point pick.
This will put Hidden Valley up by 4. The kick up by Vidlak, and it is good. Sam Vidlak nailing one from 16 yards away. That puts Hidden Valley up 10-6. Brookings now gets a chance to answer back. Hidden Valley, though, leading by 4 points. You're watching HVTV1.com.
This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. Wallace, a big kick into the fog. A fumble, but I think the Bruins will fall right back onto that one. So we'll see where Brookings takes over. You might hear some fans behind us. It is quite foggy. You might lose the ball in the fog, but yeah, it's really starting to roll in here in Brookings.
Spotted around the 27-yard line.
So Hidden Valley ending their last drive with a 16-yard field goal from Sam Vidlak. Tossing that one to the outside, but Glenn Rossi collapsing and making the tackle. And that will end up going for about a 5-yard loss. But that last drive for Hidden Valley again capped off by 16-yard Sam Vidlak field goal, making the score 10-6. Took him 9 plays, 78 yards, and about 3 minutes for the Mustangs.
Loss of about 4.5 yards.
And you can see the fog really starting to set in. It's tough to even see the Mustang sideline. Might make it tougher for receivers downfield. We'll see if the fog comes into play for the Bruins on this drive. Pass down the sideline. Spencer Simons comes down with an interception at the 50-yard line. A big catch by the senior. Spencer Simons, his 3rd interception on the season. And now the Hidden Valley offense gets another chance to put some points on the board. 2nd interception of the night for Hidden Valley. Second one that Berger has thrown, one to Parker Wright. And now this one to Spencer Simons. That one handed off to Tobias Powers. A gain of, call it, 4 yards for Tobias Powers. Simons jumping, diving backwards to make that interception, his 3rd on the season. The other 2 coming on his senior night last week against Douglas. Glenn Rossi now in the backfield for Hidden Valley. Don't see a lot of him at running back, but we are right now, which is always interesting. We saw him a little bit in the South Umpqua game. Play action pass, Vidlak rolling out of the pocket, a pass. That's caught down the sideline, and a lot more to come for Hidden Valley. Flag is down. It's tough to see exactly what happened through that fog. And we'll try to see what exactly happened down there across the field. Noble taking that one. He's going to be down.
Tackled after a short gain.
Vidlac one completion away from breaking that school record. He drops back and gives it to Tanner Noble. A chance to cut upfield, and he's brought down. A touchdown for Tanner Noble and Hidden Valley. Now on for the extra point is Sam Vidlac. Got one extra point and one field goal on the night. The kick, a line drive through the uprights, and it is good. Hidden Valley leads 17-6 over the Brookings Bruins. You're watching the Bimart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley leading this one 17-6. Hidden Valley capping their last drive with a 16-yard Tanner Noble touchdown rush. That drive taking 4 plays, going 50 yards, only a minute and 40. Hidden Valley now leading by 11. Shallow kick. And that ball is loose. Who's going to fall on it? I think Hidden Valley recovered it.
Ball recovered by the Mustangs.
Summit Black Lazo falling on that ball for Hidden Valley. And they will retain possession. We'll see where they decide to mark it here. I think it's going to be at the 34 with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So Sam Vidlac, another chance out here. Opportunity for Tobias Powers, a big gain for him, another big handoff, and a gain of about 15.
Be a first down.
Tobias Powers having a career game out there. A lot of good opportunities for him, and his offensive line is putting in a lot of work. Clancy Allen and Kobe Chapman out there for Hidden Valley, along with Max Wallace, Dustin Brown, and I believe that's Nate Bragg out there as well. Another decent gain for Powers. Look to be we'll see where they mark it. 2nd and maybe 7 to go. Call it 2nd and 5. It's tough to see through that fog and all those bodies down there. Fog is clearing up a little bit though. So you can kind of see the other side of the football field, but that one handed off to Tanner Noble, going to find a hole outside, following his blocks, a big gain for him. A first down for Hidden Valley.
By number 54 and number 55 of the Bruins. And that is a first down.
Fifth first down for Hidden Valley of this half. That makes for 12 for them on the night, as opposed to Brookings, only 4 for them on the night so far. First and goal at the 8. Timeout is called for Hidden Valley, their first of this half. Score is 17-6 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. You're watching HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by BuyMart. BuyMart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BuyMart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to the BuyMart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. 4:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Hidden Valley with the ball, first and goal. Handed off to Tanner Noble. He's going to cut through one block, and he's going to be brought down relatively quickly after that, but a decent gain for Tanner Noble. Hidden Valley just took their first time out of the half. So a 5-yard gain for Tanner Noble. And this time a timeout called by the Bruins, their first of the half. We're going to take this one as well. Mustangs lead 17-6. You're watching HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by BuyMart. BuyMart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with BuyMart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to the BuyMart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. 4:24 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Hidden Valley leading by 11, 17-6 the score. Brookings Harbor taking their first time out of the half. Hidden Valley on the 3-yard line, only 9 feet away from extending this lead. We'll see if they're able to do just that. Sam Vidlac going to be under center. At the fullback position is going to be Glenn Rossi. And they're going to toss it to Tobias Powers. No, Rossi's going to take it up the middle. And a touchdown for Hidden Valley. That's Rossi's first on the season.
And touchdown by the Mustangs.
23-6, Vidlac on to kick the extra point. Kick is up from Vidlac. And it is good. 24-6, Hidden Valley leading this one. Now in the driver's seat, Brookings needs to bounce back. You're watching HVTV1.com.
$51-46. This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621-5146.
That kick up from Wallace. Going to be downed immediately.
Number 86 with the first ball. Around the 40-yard line.
(24-6) the score. Brookings looking to put 6 up on the board with this drive. Hopefully, they need to get back into this one. They haven't scored since their last drive in the first half, making the score 7-6 back then, and stopped after a gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Second down coming up for the
2nd and 8.
Bruins.
Berger in the backfield. With him is Dossie. Flag is thrown. False start
Against the offense.
against the Bruins. Hidden Valley, their last drive ending in a touchdown, going 34 yards in 4 plays, taking them about a minute and a half. Capping that one off with a 3-yard Glenn Rossi touchdown rush, making the score 24-6 as you see it now. 3:23 left to go in the third quarter of play. Incomplete pass.
Pass intended for number 2, incomplete.
Intended for Schofield, but a diving attempt incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and about 12. Berger's got his play. And that's swatted away over the middle. Intended target
35, Nick Martinez.
was Nick Martinez. But Burkfield breaking that one up. It'll now be 4th and 12.
with a punt.
Badger, a nice kick, down bouncing near the 40, and will go out of bounds.
To about the Mustangs 30
Actually,
yard
about
line.
the 31-yard line.
Covered by number 86, Manny Zamora.
Third punt of the night for the Brookings Bruins. And now the Hidden Valley offense comes back out onto the field. Sam Vidlak, 11 completions tonight. About 90 yards, unofficially 90 yards. That one is handed off to Tobias Powers. He's going to get stopped before reaching the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of about 1 yard.
Maybe a loss of a yard, waiting on the spot.
.226 left to go in the third quarter of play. That one a pass completed to Tobias Powers. And with that, I believe Sam Vidlak has broken the school record. We'll find out in just a few minutes. Ron handed off to Tobias Powers. He breaks through a tackle and another one. That will be a first down for the Mustangs. Vidlak dropping back down the sideline and slipping in the grass. Unfortunate.
Incomplete pass, deep down the field.
So second and 10 now. .129 left to go here in the third quarter. Flag is, nope, that's not a flag. It's a football across the field.
Coming this way, gets hit, brought down by number 2 and hit by number 5 for the Bruins.
Loss of 1, third and 11 to go for Hidden Valley. And on the tackle was Briggs Schofield as well as Augie Badger. Vidlak rolling out of the pocket, a pass down the middle, a caught pass, no, Tackett. That one ripped out of his hands before he can make a step. An incomplete pass, Tackett had it in his hands, but incomplete. So now it's going to be fourth down and about 11.
Dawson set to receive and return.
A nice punt from Jeremiah Noga.
Gilmonte breaks a couple tackles, gets brought down. There is a flag on the play. against the Mustangs. And if you look to the right side of the field, you will see a 3-point conversion. Levante, go get it.
And there's a deer on the field. Some you don't see everywhere. I guess very cool. Everyone's cheering, it ran away, and now it's behind the fence. Interesting play-by-play on the deer. Meanwhile, the Hidden Valley defense takes the field. 24-6. Well, they're going to redo the punt here. There was a flag on the last play. So Jeremiah Noga is going to be doing the punting. Dossie back to receive the kick. Another good punt from Noga. Take it on a hop, and it hits him. Who recovers it? The Bruins fall on it. Dossie.
32-31 yard line, waiting on that spot. Great punt.
"16 seconds left to go before the end of the third quarter here.
And full start against the offense.
False start against the Bruins. They'll start this drive at 1st and 15. And from about their own 25. So again, with the win here, again, don't want to speak too prematurely, but with the win here, Hidden Valley will hold on and clinch a playoff spot in the 3A. 1st and 15 for Brookings. And getting around two defenders, Berger cutting up field. And he's going to run out of bounds, but a big gain for him.
About a 5-yard gain, waiting in the spot.
10-yard gain
10-yard gain. Second and 5.
for Berger. It'll be second and about 5 or 6 to go. Nice play there. The quarterback scramble. Berger falling back into the pocket, a lot of pressure. That one will fall incomplete. Intended target was number 16, Marcus Clay. 2 seconds left before the end of the third quarter. One more play. And it's a third down for the Brookings Bruins, 24-6. Again, 2 seconds left to go in the third quarter. One last play. Berger falls back. End of the quarter. A pass down, caught, and that'll be a first down. Hopping over the bench and all, a flashy play by Jacob McCullum. First down and a nice catch to end the third quarter. Hidden Valley still leads 24-6. And they look to close it out in the final 12 minutes. You're watching the Weimar Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignotti, and by Riverside Ready Mix.
You're right back into the action here on the Bi-Mart Game of the Week. Bruins get a first down in the first play of the fourth quarter. That's the Bruins' sixth first down of the night. Oh, and Dustin Brown missing the sack, but they get him anyway. A nice play in the backfield by Dustin Brown and Glenn Rossi. That's the fifth time Berger's been sacked tonight. First time in this second half. He was hit 4 times in the first half, 3 times, in fact, in the first quarter. So it's second and about 19 to go is where they're marking it now.
We are too quiet, folks. We are too quiet. Come on now.
Berger falling back. Brown, a lot of pressure. He hits him, but the pass is complete again to McCullum.
Gain of about 6 yards, bringing up third down and 14.
3rd and 14 to go now for the Bruins. Clock rolling, 10:15 left to go in this one. Berger takes the snap. A lot of pressure coming in, and he's just going to take the hit. Another sack for the Hidden Valley defense.
4th and about 20.
Making the play that time for Hidden Valley, number 56, Victor Betancourt. So 4th and still 16. Berger falling back in the pocket, a lot of pressure. Betancourt chasing him. And it's swatted away. Hidden Valley will take over. And their offense comes back out onto the field. They lead 24-6. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. I'd like to remind you that this fourth quarter on HVTV1 is brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, Call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. Hidden Valley, the offense takes over. That time handed to Simons on the sweep. Slips in the grass.
And there is a tackle by number 10.
But a flag is down.
Flag on the field. To the head penalty against the Mustangs.
Clock continues to roll. About 9 minutes left. Taking the handoff is Tanner Noble. Not going to get very far. He gets bunched up and a loss of about a yard.
BRUINS was in on that tackle. Louis Blandau in on that tackle.
.45 left to go before Hidden Valley closes this one out, trying to hang on to this lead. They've got 24-6 the score. Vidlak taking the snap, handing it off.
And up the middle once again. Wrapped up early and tackled.
Third down and long for the Mustangs. Mustangs offense has been good. Haven't put up points since the end of the third quarter, though. Their last points came on a 3-yard Glenn Rossi touchdown. Handed that one off to Tobias Powers.
And brought down.
A decent gain.
Hooper once again into that tackle. Marcus Clay.
Coming into this fourth quarter, we'll get you the numbers here. Tobias Powers had 114 rushing yards. Jeremiah Noga had 77 receiving yards.
23 yards to go.
Trying to total up all of Vidlak's numbers. Again, thanks to Cammie Keith down on the sidelines, managing all of our stats for HVTV1 and the team. Fourth down and 12 for Hidden Valley. The punt team coming out. Jeremiah Noga going to do the kicking. Nice punt from Noga. Nice spiral. Caught by Dossie. And is going to be brought down for a loss. A nice tackle. I believe that was Glenn Rossi. Brookings will take over at their own 27 with 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Second about 9 for the Bruins.
Six and a half minutes and counting.
And full start against the offense. Second and 14 coming up.
2nd and 14 to go for the Bruins. Berger falling back, up deep pass over the middle. Another catch by Spencer Simons. He kicks it out from himself, but there is a flag down. Simons selling out for that one. He ends up kicking it out of his own hands. But we'll see what the call is here.
Against the defense makes it a 1st down for the Bruins.
1st and 10 for the Bruins after the penalty against Hidden Valley.
And here we go, let's make some noise.
Berger takes the snap, and Berger's going to have some room to run, trying to strip the ball. But Bragg breaks down for the tackle. Nice open field play by him. But that'll be 2nd and about 1 or 2 to go for the Bruins. Clock still rolling, 5:11 left to go here before this one is all said and done. A high snap, incomplete pass. Berger's brought down. I think they're debating on whether or not to call that intentional grounding. I personally don't really think it is. I mean, he was being hit, got to get rid of the football. And I think, yeah, they're going to let that one be. So,
okay, we are back. 3rd down and 1 yard to go. And let's make some noise, folks. Let's get loud once again.
3rd and 1 for the Bruins. 24-6 the score. Hidden Valley trying to hold on to these playoff dreams. That pass is caught, and a lot of room to run. He gets through one tackle, and finally Bragg brings him down, but a nice catch by Briggs Schofield. Sorry, that's Dylan Neal in the tackle. Big 1st down for the Bruins.
That was a 1st down for the Bruins.
A toss outside, that's going to be a fumble, but Schofield not going to be able to hold on to it. Who's going to get it? It gets kicked out of bounds. Oh my goodness. The Bruins are going to keep a hold of that one. That ball got kicked halfway down the field. My goodness. Oh my goodness. They're going to retain possession. It's going to be a loss of about 10 yards. 2nd and very long for Brookings. 3rd and 20 for the Bruins. Berger gets hit, but he doesn't drop the ball. A nice play by him and a complete pass down the field.
Folks, get on up. Let's get loud.
4th and 4 now for the Bruins. Biggest play of the night so far for them.
And against the defense, making that.
Offsides against the defense, so that'll be a first down. Anticlimactic, big first play, but Berger falling out of the pocket, a pass down the sideline, almost intercepted by Elias English, but it will fall incomplete.
Second and 10 for the Bruins. Bottom of the 13, the score is 3-3. Just kidding.
False start against Brookings. They'll bring it back even more.
First down, here we go.
Completed pass.
No. And penalty flag.
Not quite sure what the flag is on there.
That play there. Jacob McCollum with a catch and the great work after the catch. Against the defense. First down, about 17 yards.
Complete pass to Dossie.
Run after the catch.
And a big run after as well.
Waiting on that call. He is short. And it is a first down. Bruins, Kelvonte Dawsey. Kelvonte with the ball, cuts back. Couple of yards gain on that run.
A touchdown for the Bruins.
Jump ball thrown. No good. Intended receiver was number 87, Jacob McCollum.
So it's going to stay 24-12. Hidden Valley continues to stay in the lead after that failed two-point conversion. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Called a Riverside Ready Mix. HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Bruins going to try for the onside kick here. 24-12 the score. So I believe Hidden Valley will take the ball back.
Whose kid was that?
in a minute, we will be on with Josh for the interview. And the Mustangs have just won. They are going to the playoffs.
I'm here with HVTV1 player of the game, Sam Vidlock. First of all, congratulations on a great season. Can you explain any of the emotion right now?
I can't. I'm so happy right now. This has been our team's goal since camp, since the beginning of the year, and we did it. And we're turning the program around, and I would never rather do it with anybody else than them. So this is a special moment that I'll never forget.
It's awesome to hear, and obviously for you tonight, individually, that record-breaking night, can you speak to the work you put in along with the team this season?
We've worked really hard. We come to work every day, every practice, and give everything we got, and it's paid off. And this is something that I think we haven't had in 10 years. We haven't had the playoffs in 10 years, so
Yeah.
to be one of the guys on that team means something to me. But we're not done yet. We want to go to the playoffs and we want to win games. We want to just make it now. So,
All right, finally, any message to all the Hidden Valley fans that supported you through this whole year in the playoff run?
thank you. We got great fans, great students, and I love it here.
All right, good luck in the playoffs, man. Have a great time. That's it. Back to you guys.
We apologize for the bad audio. Or if you heard that, I don't know what was going on, but I do believe that Sam Vidlock, who was being interviewed, did indeed break some records, or at least two. I'm not sure on the statistics, but that's as far as I know. Josh is going to be back up in a minute, and if you can see the field, the stadium has emptied out. All of the Hidden Valley fans are celebrating because the Stangs are going to the playoffs. Thank you.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the My Circle K post-game show. We'll try to wrap this up for you as quickly as we can. But Hidden Valley making the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. Amazing stuff for them, and wish them best of luck moving forward. Sadly for Brookings, their season is over. Played a great season. Sadly couldn't make the playoffs, but best of luck to them. Thanks for all the coaches, the AD who set us up here. Thanks to everyone from Brookings, and we wish them the best of luck next year. But Hidden Valley, they move on to the OSA state playoffs. For them in this game, it was all about the running game. All their touchdowns coming on the rush. A couple from Tanner Noble, one from Glenn Rossi, and 24-12 the final score, as a matter of fact. Hidden Valley taking this one all the way home, finishing third in the Southern Division of Special District 2, again making the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. Their last appearance was in 2008, and they went first rounded in that. So hopefully, as hopefully you heard Sam Vidlak talking about, ready to come back and make a great playoff run in the OSA state playoffs. They find out who they play Saturday. And if you want to find out before everyone else, visit osa.org. All of the playoff qualifications are right there on osa.org. As for us, though, Sam Vidlak breaking records this season as well. We'll get to those. If you want to read the entire post-game report, go to hvtv1.com right after this. We'll have it up in just a few hours, the entire post-game report. And, well, that'll about do it for us right here. We hope you enjoyed watching the Hidden Valley Mustangs on HVTV1. You've been watching the Bi-Mart game and the event of the week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. You can watch a free archived replay of this event by simply logging on to hvtv1.com. Join us tomorrow night for Hidden Valley Playoff Girls Volleyball at 5 o'clock. That's our next event on HVTV1 Student News. Once again, though, the final score in this one was Hidden Valley 24, Brookings 12. Hidden Valley clinching the playoff spot. The executive producers of HVTV1 are Brian Miller and Jay Reese. For Chris Mills Price, I'm Josh Eldridge, and thanks for watching, and good night from Brookings.